In this video, we will look at how we can convert a range of values or an array into a single row using the TOROW function in Microsoft Excel. So suppose we have this range of data and we want to convert it into a single row. So let us use the TOROW function. Remember that the TOROW function takes three arguments. The first argument is the mandatory argument. It is the array which we want to convert into a single row. Then the next argument is ignore. In your array, you may have certain type of cells which contain values, like there may be some blank cells or there may be cells which contain error values. So if you want to ignore those error values or ignore the blank values, then you have the option. You can use 0 in ignore to consider all the values. You can use 1 to ignore empty values. You can use 2 to ignore error values, and you can use 3 to ignore both error values and empty values. Then the third argument is the scan by column argument. The scan by column means that Excel will take the first column and convert it into a row, then the second column convert it into a row, and so on and so forth. By default, Excel scans by rows. That means it takes the first row, then appends the second row next to the first row, and so on and so forth. If you want to force Excel to scan by column instead, you can use 1 in the scan by column argument and it will do the task for you. So let us first simply select our range of data, close the parenthesis, hit enter. Observe that Excel has converted the range of values into a single row. Notice that John is first, then marketing manager, his designation is second, and his salary, that means first row, then the second row, then the third row, and so on and so forth. Let's ignore the second argument, and in place of the third argument in the scan by column, we place a 1 here, and notice the change in the final output. When we hit enter, John is here, then James, William, Alexander. That means this names column is first, then you will have designation second and salary third. Now again, let us simply enter the mandatory array argument. Remember that there may be occasions when you want to sort the data and get the sorted data. For example, you want that the person with the highest salary should come first, then the next highest salary should come second, and the person with the next highest salary should come third. In that case, you will wrap this array within the sort function. We will sort this array. So sort index, since the salary is the third column here, so we will place a 3 here. It means Excel will sort by the third column, that is the salary column. So we want to sort by the third column, that is column 3, and then sort order. If we place a 1 here, Excel will sort in ascending order. That means the person with the lowest salary will come first, then the person with the next lowest salary will come second. But we want to sort the other way around. That is, we want to sort person with the highest salary should come first. So we will put a -1 here, -1, hit enter. Notice the change. John with the highest salary of 40,000 comes first, then James with the next highest salary comes second, and so on and so forth. So this is how you can use the TOROW function in Microsoft Excel.